The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance into a single elimination in-season tournament, culminating in the NBA Cup Championship in Las Vegas. First time, here's something special for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVE for new customers to get $150 in bonus bet if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. You watched the Dolphins take down in a sloppy game that kind of got interesting, but it was sloppy with a lot of turnovers early in the ball game. But the Dolphins do get on the winning track, move to 3-6 with a 23-15 victory over the Rams. The Rams fall to 4-5. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite, Bengal Ring of Fame honoree, the legendary, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Just call him Ocho. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And we thank you guys because every subscriber counts. Every subscriber matters. And we thank you for mattering because without you, there is no us. And we thank you. We greatly appreciate your support and your continued support. Please make sure you check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. We have a surplus because we knew the holidays were coming. If you can't find it in a city or a state near you, just order it off the site. And as I mentioned, with the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, we want to make sure you have a very festive heading into 2025. What better way to celebrate than with Shea by Laportier? And again, thank you for your support. Please go follow my media company page on all platforms. That's Shea Media and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. We had a release last month. I Was Hell When I Was Well t-shirts.
Yeah.
I'll lie for you before I lie to you. Drop also on a t-shirt. Black Nightcap hoodie. And by popular demand, you guys like, hey, why don't y'all put Stay With Me Now on a hoodie? And now you have it. And of course, our best sellers are the Unc Ocho tees.
Yeah, this right here.
That's us. We got that and a lot of requests, Ocho. We got that a lot of requests for that in a black. So now the Unc Ocho tee is in a black and not the gray that we see right there. We still have it in the gray, but we also have it in the black. Yeah, we dropped that last week. Quantities are limited, so make sure you grab yours while supplies last. Hey, the holidays are right around the corners. And because we want to honor those that have served before and continue to serve, use code VETERANS20 for 20% off. Again, the veterans, we appreciate your support. We appreciate what you've done for this country, serving domestically and abroad, those that have served, those that currently serve, men and women. We appreciate you. We applaud you. We realize that you don't get the credit that you rightfully deserve. But here at Nightcap, we want you to know that you are appreciated, and we thank you for your service and your continued service. So if you use code VETERANS20, you get 20% off. That is until tomorrow. So thank you guys again for your continued support, and we greatly appreciate not only our Nightcap loyal listeners and followers, but the veterans, the men and women that served or that are currently serving both domestically and abroad. We greatly appreciate you. Again, as I mentioned earlier at the top, Ocho, the Dolphins defeat the Rams by the score of 23-15. Tua was 20 of 28, 207, one touchdown, one interception. They ran the ball 22 times for 67 yards, not a whole lot, but Tua did just enough. 3 sacks, 1 turnover. Matthew Stafford was 32 of 46, 293, no touchdowns. No, they didn't score. They kicked 5 field goals. They missed one. He had 1 interception, got sacked 4 times. Puka Nacua had 9 catches for 98. Cooper Kupp had 7 for 80, but none of them got the ball into the end zone. And it was 3 possessions back to back, where the Dolphins turned it over, and then the Rams turned it over, and then the Dolphins turned it over again. So with that being, I think that's how it went. But it was 3 consecutive possessions in which a turnover occurred. But Ocho, the Dolphins get the win by the score of 23-15 over the Rams. They do it on the road. They move to 3-6. Yeah. So now with 7 games to go, what do you like? What do you think the chances are the Dolphins go on a stretch here, win some games, and get into the playoffs?
I mean, listen, in order for the Dolphins to go on a stretch, Tua's going to have to play perfect. He's going to have to protect the ball, not throw any interceptions, and Mike McDaniels has to get that passing game going the way it was going last year. Every game, Tyreek Hill was hitting his head off the goalpost. They was putting Tyreek in position to make plays. They got to get the ball to Waddle. They need a third person, who I would say was Odell Beckham. They need to find a way to integrate him into the game plan as well. Because for one, if you're gonna double goddamn Tyreek, you're gonna single up, or sometime, depending on what defense they play, you're gonna double up goddamn Waddle as well. They got to find a way to add Odell Beckham as a threat to the passing game to open things up a little bit more for the run game. Most of the H-hand, they was okay tonight. Still not enough if you want to go on a 7-game win streak in the next 9 games. The chances of them actually doing it is very difficult.
Now they got 7 games.
No, they got to win
3-6.
They got to win 7 of the last 9, though, Unc, in order to make the playoffs.
They can't win 7 of the 9 because there's not 9 games left.
Wait, what? Oh, it's Monday.
There's only 7 games left.
What week is this?
This is week 9.
No, Unc.
They're 3-6.
Okay. Well, if my math serves me right, you are right.
So that's 9. Right. 3 + 6 is 9.
Right. You're right.
They got 8 games. Right. Actually, they got 8, so 17 games. They got 8 games left.
Right. Okay. So they gotta win.
They
7 of the last 8.
Nah, Ocho, I think the question is, now, if they get in, that means you might, because are they going to be 3 teams from the NFC North? Because it might come down to them in Cincinnati. Because I think you and I both believe Baltimore and Steelers are going to get in.
Oh, yeah.
One will win the division. The other will be probably the top wild card, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you got Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
And you're probably going to have, looks like it's going to be Houston. So if you got Baltimore, Cincinnati, you got Kansas City, you got Houston. So you do, and Buffalo. That's 5. Right. You only got 2 spots left.
Hold on, you left off the Steelers, huh? You didn't even say Pittsburgh.
No, I said one of those will win the division, and the other will be the top wild card. That's 2.
Yeah. Right.
Buffalo, 3. Kansas City, 4. Houston, 5. Okay. Right. You got Cincinnati. You got Cincinnati, Miami, Denver.
Yeah. Denver? What you threw them in there for?
Because Denver is 4 is what? What's their record? 5-4 or 4-4? The Broncos are 5-4.
Hey, listen.
The Broncos are 5-5, Ocho.
Listen, I know they at 500. I know. Listen, this ain't the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The Broncos ain't going nowhere.
But Broncos, Ocho, you do realize they're 2 games clear of the Dolphins in the win column. 2.
You do understand it take the snap of a fingers for the Dolphins to look like the Dolphins are old, and they turn that thing around and go on a run. We can't compare the goddamn Denver Broncos offense.
But hold on. But you comparing the Dolphins of old that can just snap a finger and get on the road. So what are you doing?
Hey, listen, the only reason they don't look right offensively and Tyreek and Waddle's numbers are down this year is because Tua was out. That's the only reason.
So what's the likelihood of Tua? You counting on Tua? You willing to bet any amount of money that Tua is going to stay healthy the rest of the year?
Of course.
Okay.
What you talking about? Huh?
Okay.
He already
what is history showing you?
He missed 4-5 games.
What is history showing you with Tua?
History has shown you that he's gotten hurt. He didn't get hurt all last year, remember?
Okay, but the year before, what happened?
Okay, yeah, he got fucked up that year.
And the year before that?
Bullshit. But again, the run with DeMar Hamlin hit him. Listen, I guarantee you he knows how to slide now. I guarantee you that.
But he was holding on to the ball a lot. He took some hits tonight, Ocho. He got to just get rid of the ball.
Yeah, he got to get rid of the ball. But obviously, sometimes you have to keep your poise in the pocket, huh? Sometimes you can't get happy feet just because you've had concussion. You still got to play the game the right way.
And wait the Chargers. What's the Chargers record? What are we doing with the Chargers?
Oh, Oh, you know what? Hey, Harbaugh got them boys playing some good
Nah,
football. Hey, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. Please help me understand this. It's the same goddamn personnel with the Chargers from a defensive perspective.
Yeah.
Same players from last year.
Mhm.
Harbaugh got them boys playing like they completely different. Like it's a whole new personnel. They playing some good goddamn football. It's
They are
amazing.
playing some good
It's
football.
amazing what happens when a certain coach comes in. Not everything just turn around for some goddamn reason, and the players are still the same.
All I know is there are two teams that are way clear of the Bengals and the Dolphins. That's the Broncos and that's the Chargers. So that means two of these. So you got Broncos, Chargers, Bengals, and Dolphins. Two of those four teams aren't going to make it.
I can tell you which two aren't gonna make it. I can tell you which two teams out of the four you just named, and I mean no disrespect to any Broncos fans, any Chargers fans that are in here. But if anybody is going and has the personnel and the team offensive weapons to go, it's gonna be the goddamn Bengals and the goddamn Dolphins.
Your defense is terrible, Ocho. Your defense is last.
What?
Your defense is terrible.
Our offense is awesome.
Okay, listen, this is how you know your team is bad. You score 5. Joe Burrow throws 5 touchdowns, they lose. Jerry Goff throws 5 interceptions, they win. Now you tell me what's wrong with that picture.
I don't like where you're going with this.
One guy has 11 for 265, 264, 267.
Yeah.
They lose.
Yeah.
With 428 yards passing,
right.
5 touchdowns. The
right.
other guy doesn't even throw for 300 and
sir.
5 interceptions. They win. Your defense, your offense can't overcome. It's great. Think about it. You scored 38 last time and you
only lost by 1 point now. We only lost by 1 point. And there's a chance that we could have won that game. There's a chance that we could have won that game. It's not like we got blown out. Now, we did lose, yes. We had an opportunity to win that game. It just so happened it didn't go our way. It didn't go our way.
Y'all 22nd in pass defense. Starting position after kickoff is 25th. Points allowed is 26. Rush yard differential is 26. Rush offense is 27%. Sack defense is 12 for 28. Rush offense is 29th. Third down, you're 29th. Defensive red zone, you're 30th. Defensive red zone touchdowns, you're 31st. Dang. So what that tells me is when the teams get the ball down there, they're scoring touchdowns. They ain't kicking field goals.
Yeah. But you know what I think? And I don't like something you just said, too, about my goddamn Bengals. And
what?
I don't really appreciate it. You talk about our offense can't overcome a bad defense, but I think it can. And we're going to show you it probably can, especially in the back half of the season after goddamn Thanksgiving when the football games count the goddamn most.
You'll be so far, you'll be out of it.
Okay, let's bet.
Ocho. So let me get this straight.
So you think the Broncos? So you sitting here arguing me about my goddamn Bengals as good as we are offensively? That you think the goddamn Bo Nix led Broncos is gonna go to the goddamn playoffs before us? Just because of what our record shows.
What I'm saying is as vaunted as your offense is, your defense is equally as bad.
Okay. I see where you're going with this.
And it's very difficult to overcome because think about it.
Yes,
you guys had a 21-7 lead.
Right.
And in 3 possessions, you're down 28-21.
Yeah.
So if your offense doesn't score every possession, what happens? The opposing team offense catch fire and they go boom, 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 boom.
You're right. Listen,
you do realize Lamar Jackson, go ahead.
I'm with you when you're right. That's one thing about it. But I sense a little bias, and I don't like that. I sense a little bias because you played.
What bias? I'm just saying the Broncos are 5-5. The Dolphins are 3-6.
Yeah, I know. Listen, the Dolphins are 3-6, but you understand the circumstances and what occurred on why the Dolphins are 3-6. The goddamn Bengals, we goddamn. Damn, I think
y'all might be 4-6.
Okay.
What's the Dolphins? the Bengals record.
Even though we're 4-6, you have to understand something. We always start slow. Not only have we started slow, not only is our defense bad, I still think, despite what you just said, we still have the offense to overcome the bad play of defense.
You can't.
Joe Burrow, I know Joe gonna see this shit anyway. Joe, you have to score on every goddamn possession. If it's not a touchdown, you got to give us 3. You got to understand that. And half the time, we ain't going to be playing the goddamn Baltimore Ravens. We're not gonna be playing the Baltimore Ravens. Now, when it comes to nut crunch time, I'm speaking.
Y'all lost to the Patriots. Y'all lost to the Patriots. You lost to the Eagles. You lost to the Commanders. So not only were you losing in September, you're losing in October and November. So now what?
Okay, you'll see. You'll see. We just put up 38, 35. You know that, right?
And you lost.
Who we was playing?
You lost.
I know.
Who if you're the team, hold on. If you're the team, what you said you are, you got to beat those teams. Who you think you're gonna see in the playoffs? The Jags?
All right. Just you know what?
The Raiders? The Jets? I'm just trying to figure out who you think you're gonna see in the playoffs.
I don't like your tone, and I can't see the chat. And I don't like the chat tone either.
But no, I'm asking. I'm just trying to figure out
who
you think you're gonna play in the playoffs. They're good teams that make the playoffs.
When we get to the playoffs, we're gonna play the best of the best. We're gonna play the best of the best. And you know one thing about the playoffs? You know one thing about Cincinnati playoff football? The new Cincinnati, the winning culture of Cincinnati. Them boys come to play ball now.
Ocho, man, y'all got Ocho. I have never seen a team try to get y'all tried to squeeze that Super Bowl run. Bro, y'all still squeezing that, man. Damn.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Damn. Y'all went to the Super Bowl. Y'all went to the Super Bowl, and now y'all think y'all perennial. No, you're not.
We are a perennial contender. Just because your Broncos went to the goddamn Super Bowl 3 times with John Elway, and you still living. They
went with 5 with John.
How many y'all won?
5.
How many y'all won?
I won all the ones I went to. I don't know what he was 0 for 3 before I got there. But we was 2-0 with him. And I was 1-1 with the Ravens. 1-0 with the Ravens.
The fact that we were able to get there, that means a lot because we ain't been there since goddamn 1988 when we lost to goddamn John Taylor and Jerry goddamn Rice.
Yes. So y'all also win 81. Y'all win 81? Y'all lost to the San Francisco and Detroit too.
We did?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta do my history homework.
With Ken Anderson.
Okay. Hey, I'm feeling good, because I know.
That might have been 82.
Hey, chat, y'all can hear me? Hey, chat. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. I'm making sure chat can hear me. Hey, the real football season, it doesn't start till after Thanksgiving. I'm gonna tell you again. And I want you to pay attention. Pay attention to the Dolphin team and the Bengal team you get after Thanksgiving, and then come and talk to me. And that go for anybody in the goddamn chat. Anybody that disagrees with what I'm trying to tell you about the Dolphins.
Still got Ocho. Y'all still got 2 games against the Steelers. Man, and that defense.
Man, we finna mollywop the Steelers, boy. What you talking about, man? Don't play like that. The Steelers don't even listen. The Steelers have J.J. Watt, right?
TJ.
My bad. They all look the same. Got T.J. Watt. They got Joey Porter Jr. They got George Pickens.
Yeah. Russ, Najee Harris, Warren, Freiermuth. Hey, now they got Mike Williams.
They got Mike. Okay, they good. My bad.
Hey, you see him take a shot, and you know who today, right?
Who?
Mike Williams.
Oh, the red line. I saw
that. We gonna talk about that.
Okay.
The Dolphins, they got their work cut out for them. I mean, because that's the thing, though, Ocho, is that them and the Bengals, when you play this bad early, you got to be perfect late, and so you can't have any slip ups.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with that oblong shaped ball, sometimes it bounces and it comes right to you. Sometimes it bounces and goes the other way. A kick, doink, boom. Yeah. A block kick, boom. Now all of a sudden you're like, damn. You go back and look. We should have how did we let the Patriots beat us? We were up by 2 scores.
Yeah.
You were up by 2 scores in both times against the Ravens, Ocho.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we had turnover. Yeah, and this is the funny thing about it. Think about the turnovers we had in that game. You know what the Ravens did? They capitalized on them. Yes. The goddamn the Detroit Lions turned the ball over 5 times. Tell me how many times the Houston Texans capitalized on them 5 turnovers.
See? You see the difference?
Yeah. Hey, the game of football is the game of inches now. It's the game of inches.
Here's the thing. You don't get to take, and that's one of the things that I was talking when I was in Baltimore. I say that's the best thing about football. They don't take a team's offense and then take somebody else's defense. You go as a team or you don't go at all.
Oh, yeah.
So no matter how prolific one side of the ball is, the other side at some point in time has to carry its weight in order for it to make it happen.
Yeah,
so
I like that. Hey,
updated draft order, Ocho. The Jacksonville Jaguars hold the number 1 pick. The New York Giants hold the number 2 pick. The Tennessee Titans, 3. Cleveland, 4. Vegas, 5. Patriots, 6. Saints, 7. Jets, 8. Carolina, 9. Miami, 10. As we currently sit here today.
Yeah. Shoot. Hey, they just played Trevor Lawrence all that money, right?
Yeah.
So if the draft order was still to remain the way it is right now,
they ain't taking a quarterback.
They not?
Hell no.
Well, I could have told you that. So that means Travis Hunter gonna have his ass goddamn and screaming, Duval.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, all the Giants need a quarterback. Titans need a quarterback. Cleveland needs a quarterback. Vegas needs a quarterback.
Whoa. Hold on. You done gave up on Will Levis already? It's only his second year starting.
Giants need a quarterback. Tennessee needs a quarterback. Browns needs a quarterback. Vegas needs a quarterback. The Patriots will not take a quarterback. They just took Drake May, number 3 overall. The Saints needs a quarter. I can see the Saints taking a quarterback. The Jets taking a quarterback. I don't believe Carolina takes a quarterback, nor does Miami. The question is there somebody down that we don't know about willing to trade up?
I can tell you who the first 2 quarterbacks are going to be off the goddamn board. I can tell you that.
Who we got?
All right, where they go? Goddamn Cam Ward and Shador. And based on the team and what they want, based on the preference and style of play, style of quarterback, once they do background checks and all the other good stuff, and go back to their goddamn kindergarten class and talk to their teacher, what them 2 going first. If anything, if it remains the same and Jacksonville has the first pick in the goddamn draft, Travis Hunter is going number 1.
Current mock drafts, number 1 overall pick, Travis Hunter. Number 2 overall pick to the Giants, Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
Number 3 overall pick, Cam Ward, quarterback, Miami. Number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Browns, McMillan, the receiver, out of Arizona. Number 5, Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan. Number 6 overall to the Patriots, OT, Will Campbell. Number 7, D-line, Mason Graham.
Yeah.
8, Abdul Carter, edge, Penn State. Number 9, Nick Scorton, edge, Texas A&M. And then Kevin Banks Jr., OT, Texas.
Yay. I like it. I like that little mock draft. Who is that? That's Mel Kiper shit?
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
We might start our own mock draft. No, we don't watch
it.
We don't watch enough tape, man. We don't watch no tape. We can't. I mean, look, I ain't got the time to sit down and break down no tape. Hey, I got too much on my plate right now. With 5 shows, 2 ESPN shows, and a show 2 shows a week with Club Shay Shay, I absolutely have no time.
Hey, you know what's funny? When I think about it, without having to dive deep into it, from the surface level, from a fan watching collegiate games, I can kind of tell you who is that boy and who's not. I don't need to sit there and watch 200,000 hours of goddamn film to tell you, oh, that young fella there, he can play. When you turn on the film, there are 22 people on the field. If you really like that, outside of that 22 on film, that individual always pops out. Mm-hmm. He always pops out. Always. You can tell who's who. And that's pretty much it. That's my piece. I am not Mel Kiper.
Nah, I don't want to watch. Look, my days of watching film with the kind of purpose that it needs.
Right.
That died once I done with. I would occasionally watch it when I was with CBS, because I wanted to know. Because the thing is, when you first get into television, you want to make sure all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, and you want to make sure that you know what you're talking about. Because the one thing you want to have is when you get into this business is credibility. So I would get film and I would break it down and I would look at it like, okay, and so, but I don't watch it like that like I once did. Occasionally I'll take a glance at it, but no. Micah Parsons responds to the backlash on the McCarthy quote. Micah thinks the media twisted his word last night. You would think guys that played and coached the sport would have better journalism, but I was very wrong. They're trying to use my name, image, and likeness with the Dallas Cowboys to continue to tear down this beautiful organization with drama and bad media attention. Be better. Hashtag at get up. LOL. Yeah, damn. I'm just going to eat the fine now because the way y'all twist words and flip it around for content is nasty work. You want attention, huh? I'm not finna carry your career and boost your following. I told y'all Micah Parsons is a phenomenal player, but he talks too damn much. This isn't cute. It's very disrespectful to the entire locker room.
Hold on. Who said that quote? Who said that quote you just said at the end?
Harry Douglas.
Harry Douglas, the receiver?
Yes.
From the Falcons?
Yes.
Okay.
And he went to. I think he played with the Titans also. I think he finished his career with the Titans.
Hey, so
yeah, he's an ESPN analyst now. Does some NFL, does a lot of college.
Hey, Harry Douglas, that boy bad. I know. I be watching Young Bull sometimes. He's nice, but listen, for better context, really on the Micah Parsons thing, I think what people didn't see is they just heard the context and what he said, and didn't hear the questions that were asked. So the questions that were asked, until you hear the questions that were asked, then the answer, in which is the way he responded, it made a little bit more sense.
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Had he left it, had he said, look,
right,
as a coach, Coach McCarthy,
yes, sir,
he can get another job.
Right.
But a lot of these guys are at the end because you don't really get too old to coach, but you do get too old to play football. No matter how great a player you are, you'll eventually age out.
Yes, sir.
Had he said, you know what, Coach McCarthy can go get another job. He's that good of a coach. No matter what you think of, I mean, you phrase him and say, he can get another job. He had a job at Green Bay. He was out of work for a year or two, ended up getting another job. Who's to say that can't happen again?
Right.
But where he lost a lot of people when he said Zach Martin has done way more than Mike McCarthy ever has or ever will, that was it, Ocho. There is no taking out of context when you say that.
So you know it's funny? When it comes to that? You got to think about Micah Parsons really not understanding or knowing Mike McCarthy's history outside of him just being the head coach of the Dallas.
How's that our fault? So
yeah,
I know what? Michael don't really know the history of Mike McCarthy, blah, blah, blah.
Listen, that's where it comes into play. Understanding your understanding your head coach and what he's done in the past before he even got to you. Before he's even got there, you should know what Mike McCarthy has accomplished, understanding that is your head coach. But I guess he didn't know that, which is why he said what he said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ocho.
Hey, Kenny, you got fined for that?
That's between him and the Cowboys. I don't think the league will find it because he didn't criticize the officiating. Right. Ocho, there's two things you have to be very careful of. The two things you can never get back: words spoken and deeds done. Because even when you're in a courtroom and somebody says something and the attorney says, I object.
Right.
And the attorney and the judge will say sustain. How do you make the jury unhear what they heard?
Right. There are two things you can't get back. I heard that.
Words spoken and deeds done.
Words.
So that's why you have to be mindful. That's why you have to be careful. Even saying things in the heat of the moment.
Right.
And we get it. Michael is extremely frustrated. Yeah. But Michael, you got to understand, bro, you've been gone for 4 weeks. Mm-hmm. Where were you?
Oh, he had a high ankle sprain, baby.
Oh, daddy got to do with me.
Yeah, the high ankle.
You come back and talking. Maybe if you'd have been there, maybe you could have helped him. Maybe you'd have won 40 games. See, he doesn't think about that. That's what I'm saying, though, Ocho. You got to be careful but why would you talk like that?
Yeah. But you have to understand too. Also, Micah Parsons is talking just normal. He's not media savvy. He's not media savvy, understanding.
He got a podcast.
Yeah. You just because you have a podcast doesn't mean you're media savvy. Listen, stay with me now. He's not politically correct. Actually, it's kind of motherfucking refreshing for a change to hear a player speak and actually tell the truth on how they actually really feel, and not say some old PC ass bullshit. Excuse me.
About your own locker room, about your coach.
I'm just saying that's how he truly feels.
I know he does. So if he truly feels this way,
I'm just saying.
Okay, if he truly feels this way, Ocho, why is he trying to flip it around and say the media? If that's how he feels.
Oh yeah, you got to take accountability. You got to stand on that. You got to stand 10 toes on that, baby. You got to stand 10 toes on that. You have to. You ain't got no choice. But I'm just saying, I'm not agreeing with what he said. I'm just saying it's kind of refreshing to hear somebody say, you know what, this is how I feel. I'm not gonna say no bullshit. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I'm feeling right now in this
Yes. Look. At the end of the day, you
Yes,
can
sir.
say whatever you want to say. You
Right.
see, well, here's the thing: you get to control your actions. You don't get to control the
So the
consequences.
outcome, yeah, yeah.
So when you say something, you get to control what you say. Now, the backlash that comes along with what you said or with what you done,
Right.
you can't get mad at people because they don't feel the same. And they say, look, but see, that's the part about being a leader, though, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
See, a leader, you have to say all the right things all the time.
Yeah.
That's what a leader does. You bite the bullet. You don't think Peyton Manning has been so bad at some of them offensive linemen, Tom Brady, all these quarterbacks, but you bite your tongue and you say a lot of the stuff behind closed doors. I've been in meetings. I've been with John.
Right.
Where I know what he wanted to say, but I know what he said when he got with us.
Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. See, that's the part I don't like, huh? You know, to me, it takes away the authenticity of the individual itself, because you have to mask yourself and how you truly feel because you're the face of a franchise or you're the quarterback, or you can't say certain things that you can't say because the media's going to run with it. That's what I'm just saying. I don't agree with what he's saying, but it's kind of cool and refreshing to finally hear how someone actually truly feels. I'm just saying. Like, here, let me
So if Mike
say it
McCarthy
again.
came out,
I
if Mike McCarthy,
don't agree with what he said. I just said hearing a player speak truth and not PC shit. It was different for a change, because you don't hear it all.
you do know this is the first time Mike has had sacks this season, right? We're 10 weeks into the season. Mike got 2 sacks.
Yes, sir.
So Mike McCarthy comes out and says Micah Parsons not playing like the player that we thought he was. He's an all-pro. He's a defensive rookie of the year. He's also been in the defensive player of the year discussion. But right now, he's not playing to the Michael Parsons standard. You okay with that?
You can do that. Yes, sir. I like that. I like that.
You're not Ocho. I get it, but ain't nobody doing that. You know that.
Yeah. You're right.
Come on, man.
Right.
And that's all I'm saying about Michael. You have to understand the position that you're in. You're not some just arbitrary guy.
Yeah,
you're Micah Parsons.
You know what else, Unc?
What?
Yeah, he's a young fella. He's a young fella. He doesn't know that yet. With growth and time and maturity in the league and understanding how to navigate through the media world and knowing what to say and when not to say it. Understanding you do play for the team with the motherfucking star on your helmet. So everything you say, it holds a lot of goddamn weight, especially being the player that you are. He don't know that yet.
Ocho. So there needs to be training to know that you don't throw your coach on the bus or you don't throw your teammate under the bus. You need to be trained.
No. Because something you know right from wrong, baby. You know right.
Well, then why did he say that about Dak? All he does is lie about Dak. Dak can win us a Super Bowl. He lied all the time. So he's lied before.
Why you? I'm
just saying. So you make it seem like Micah hadn't told a lie. He said that we're gonna have a historically great defense. How many times, Chad, have you heard Micah Parsons say we're gonna have a Ravens type defense? We're gonna have a Legion of Boom type defense. So he's lied before. So it's not out of the realm of possibility or probability for him to lie.
Damn.
Now he wants to choose this moment. Because Micah, you welcome to keep the Eagles out of the end zone. You welcome to stop the Saints from dropping 45 on you. Who else did they got? Somebody else beat the brakes off. You're welcome. So where was Micah when they was rushing for 270 something yards? The Ravens 250, and the other team rushed for 274, and the Saints. So where was Micah then? So what was his role? We can talk about. Look here, I'm not an apologist for Mike McCarthy. I will not apologize because I think he's done a horrible job coaching. I think he lied to get the job, and karma has come back. But where was Micah Parsons' role in them giving up 250, 274, 200? What role did Micah Parsons play in that?
Damn.
Give me the first, because Michael Parsons been out 4 weeks. Give me the first 5 games.
Hey, I like this shit.
Yeah.
I feel good tonight.
I feel great.
Hey, we gonna be on this bitch 5 hours a night because I ain't getting off.
I gotta go to work.
Hey, I took me a nap. It's on. Chat, y'all good? Chat, you can hear me? Chat, y'all, hello? If you can
He
hear
had
me.
1 sack in his first 4 games, so he has 3 sacks now. What do y'all? Okay, they gave up. I know they gave up 250. They gave up at least 250 to the Ravens,
Right.
because Derrick Henry ran wild.
Yeah.
They played somebody else that they gave up 270 something.
270 on the ground? Or you mean in the air? You talk about the Saints game?
They gave up 44 points to the Saints. How many rush yards?
Kamara had a day.
They gave up 190 to the Saints rush yards.
Yeah.
How much they give to Baltimore? They gave up at least 250 to Baltimore. I know that. They gave up 274 to who? They gave up, my bad, they gave up 274 to Baltimore. Because they haven't won a game at home. So who did they play after Baltimore at home? Okay. What about on the road? Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So in that situation, like I said, look, I'm not apologizing for Mike McCarthy because I think he's done, he doesn't have his team prepared. The only game they were prepared is when they played Tampa. And I don't think anybody thought Tampa was any good. I think Tampa won 8 games that year, but they were in a terrible division with Carolina, the Falcons, and New Orleans, and they won the division. And we saw this coming all year. The games that they won, they were skating by. And I knew that the Cowboys were going to blow the doors off them. But every year it's the same thing at home. 49ers beat you at home. Green Bay beat you. Green Bay is beating you at home like 2 or 3 times in the playoff.
Yeah.
I just think the thing is that, bro, in a situation like this, and I know everybody's frustrated because I remember, hold on, y'all remember when Dak was walking through a chat? Y'all remember this? Jump off if you want to. Dak was yelling, jump off the bandwagon if you want to. I didn't even jump on. I was just watching. I said, hey.
Wait, you talking about
get off.
That was last year?
Hey, that thing about to run into a brick wall at 75. You better hop off.
Wait, you talking about that was last year?
No, that was this year. You don't remember Dak was walking in after the game, they lost? And he talking about jump off if you want to. Okay. Hey, y'all better stick with us. Jump off if you want to.
I don't remember that.
No, we can't show the video. I wish we could show the video. But we're gonna be at a point in January, we're gonna be good. We'll be able to show videos again. Ocho, Cooper Rush will get at least one more start for the Cowboys. The Cowboys are signing Will Grier to their practice squad in the wake of Dak's season-ending hamstring injury. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all, people were trying to convince me. Jerry was like, we very comfortable with a Cooper Rush. Oh, everybody was like, Cooper Rush can lead this team. Look at him. He's so much better than Dak.
Who said
threw for 45 yards.
Who said he was better than Dak? But they were trying to be
Cowboy fans. Jerry had people believing that he was good.
Jerry said that?
Even Troy and Tony Romo said they're going to, hey, there might be a frenzy for a Cooper Rush. He's a very good quarterback. He's right back there in Dallas.
Yeah, that goddamn media dollars. I mean, they're gonna say anything to support the young fella, man. I understand what they're saying, but you knew he wasn't better than Dak no matter what.
I knew nobody would, bro. He'll back up. He can win you a couple of games here and there until your starter comes back. But there wasn't nobody gonna put their franchise in his hands.
Yeah, I understand. I don't. You know what's funny? That's for them to be able to say that and understanding that he is a backup and he wouldn't be the future of your franchise, especially putting the keys in his hands for success and being able to compete at a high level week in and week out. We need to take their credibility cards too. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's okay for them to do it, but if it's us, we're held at a different standing when it comes to saying certain things about certain players.
Yes.
You got to
But
be right.
I try to be look, I try to evaluate what my eyes tell me,
Right.
what my experience tells me.
Yes, sir.
I don't look at where he plays. I don't look at the position that he plays. I just basically go by what my eyes tell me and what my experiences tell me. That's how I evaluate a player. And I know some people are like, well, you don't like this guy or you don't like that guy. It's not about like or dislike. My job is not to like or dislike. My job is to offer an honest critique of said player, said teams. I try to do that to the best of my ability. I understand when certain fan bases don't like what I say. But if you check my history, I've criticized Tom Brady, Tony Romo, some of the great quarterbacks. When you play well, I got no problem saying you play well. But when you play bad, I think I owe it to the fans that watch me to say that you played bad. When I say you, Ocho, what fans got to understand, when I say a player is playing bad or played bad, that doesn't take away anything great he has accomplished. If you've been an all-pro, if you've been an MVP, a defensive player of the year, or whatever the case may be, that doesn't take away from that. You've already won that. That can't be taken away. I'm talking about a specific game or a stretch of games. That's what I'm evaluating you on. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
You're right. I like it.
And sometimes people like, you're trying to diminish the guy. No, how can I diminish what he's already done? It's like hold on, what's that? The old Wheel of Fortune. I know you don't remember this, Ocho, and a lot of people in the chat, but Chuck Woolery used to be the original host of Wheel of Fortune. And they used to, what you do, you spin the wheel, and they would let you buy stuff. So if you won $2,500, you could buy a microwave for $300. I would like to buy that his and her bicycles for $750. So you could buy stuff with the money that you won. And once you buy a prize, it was yours to keep. You only lost if you had money and you hit bankruptcy. So I'm like the Wheel of Fortune. Once that guy's accomplished that, I can't take it back. He's done it. But I think for someone to feel that because they're an accomplished player and they're above reproach, I disagree. I vehemently disagree. I strenuously disagree.
Whoa. Them some big words now. Hey, bring that back to me again. But hey, I ain't never heard that before. What kind of disagree? What? Strenuous?
I strenuously and vehemently disagree.
Vehemently. Okay.
Vehemently.
Okay.
In the most sincere and harsh term, I disagree. Yes.
You've been around Stephen A. too long now. Big ass words, what? I needed the song.
Yeah, but so I know everybody, Pat Sajak, people just remember Pat Sajak, but Pat Sajak was not the original host of Wheel of Fortune. Chuck Woolery was. That was before your time too, Ocho.
I used to watch Chuck back in the day now. When he had a little
time. You ain't watch no Chuck because he was gone by the time you got there.
No, my grandma used to be having and I know Chuck. He had a little skinny mic with a little tiny.
All of them had those little skinny mics. Richard Dawson on Family Feud. That's what they're saying, the stick mics. That's what they call them. But Mike Rodgers pokes a little fun. #redline at Aaron Rodgers. After Aaron Rodgers called out Mike Williams for running the wrong route and they lost to the Bills, Williams took the high road. After Williams made a stellar debut in the Steelers, he posted on IG celebrating his first game. Williams added 3 hashtags. Whole lotta. Hashtag number 2 was we back. And number 3, #redline. The last one was a direct reference to Rodgers' criticism. Aaron Rodgers told reporters after Monday night loss to Buffalo, Williams was supposed to be on the red line on the practice field 5 yards from the sideline.
Hey. See how you threw Mike Williams under the bus?
He's up. Ocho, that's his history.
Yeah. I like the subliminal shot though. I like it. I like the little jab. Hey, the Steelers don't play the Jets this year?
I don't know. The Steelers play the Jets or they already played them?
Probably not. Probably not. Either way, listen, I like it. I like the fact that it was bothering them, you know.
Ocho, nobody likes to be thrown under the bus.
Yeah, especially not the quarterback.
Thank you.
That hurt.
Because Do you know how many times we could? Hey, what about that effed up interception you threw?
Oh yeah. Oh hey.
What about that fumble you had? What
Hey.
about that read? What about that hot read that you missed?
Hey.
There's always stuff to go around, but you're mindful that, look, everybody's under a stressful situation.
Right.
Our job is to go out there and win, all the while somebody's trying to hit you in the back of your damn head.
Yep.
So my job is not to try to embarrass somebody. When I get on the sideline, yeah, I would yell. I would try to keep it to a minimum because I know the mics were going to try to pick up anything that I said, or the camera's going to play. But most of my thing correcting was done once we got into the building, away from prying eyes of fans, media, cameras, or whomever. Then I'm gonna let you have it. Right. But no, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody because I don't believe anybody went out there and did that. Now, I would have a problem if you bull jived around, you slept in the meetings, you were late for meetings, and you were horse jiving around on the field. I had a problem with that.
Yeah. Understandable.
But no, but look, I don't think, that's his history. That's who he is. He's a great he's a great player. You can't argue with, he's one of the transcendent throwers of the football.
Absolutely.
His resume is impeccable. He doesn't have the championships to go along. You would think a player of his credential with those 4 MVPs would have more Super Bowl appearances, more big game appearances. It didn't happen that way for whatever reason.
Right.
But his ability to throw the football, his ability to spin the football is unmatched. He's second to none. And he doesn't have to take a back seat to throwing the football to anyone.
No, sir.
Ocho, before we get to our next segment, the Farmer's Dog makes and delivers fresh, healthy dog food right to your door. Developed by Best.
Fresh food.
Fresh. My dogs love it. Titus eats about 4 bags a day. Developed by Vets, made from fresh, real meat and veggies. Food is pre-proportioned based on their unique nutritional needs. And get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at farmersdog.com/nightcap. Plus, you get free shipping. Just go to farmersdog.com/nightcap to get 50% off. Like I said, Teddy likes it, but he wants to eat the big dog's food. Bro, you got your own. I don't know why dogs like that. Why do dogs think somebody got something different than what they got, Ocho?
Hold on.
He's all in Titus Bowl.
Hold on. What about babies? Babies too. Your kids.
Well, they know they got something different. They get peaches. They get squashed green beans. You eat fried chicken, steak.
Hey, I got one better for you, Unc. What happened? You go to dinner. You with your girl.
Oh, they definitely eat enough.
You order your food. You order your food. She order what she want. But when the food come, she on your plate.
Yes.
If you want a chicken, why you order chicken? You order salmon. Get your hand out my plate.
Yes. Oh, I should have ordered what you want some of this? Because you're not finna get no more of this. Do you want me to, hey, come here. You want some steak?
Right.
Now you can't get what I got because I'm gonna get what I'm saying, Ocho. I'm gonna get that A5.
Right.
You can't get that, but I can get you something close to it. Now, what would you like, the ribeye? You like the sirloin? You like the sirloin? You like the filet? Because I'm the only one at the table that's eating the $500 steak. No,
whoa. Bring it back again. Bring it back. Where the fuck can you find a $500 steak? Or you just bullshitting?
No, at high-end restaurants, they serve A5. And it all depends on how many ounces you get. But see, I go to my restaurant in Atlanta.
I thought you were saying A5 because of my jersey number.
No, A5, Japanese Wagyu.
Oh, remember I told you I had the Wagyu, remember?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where the fuck I went. I don't know where I went, but it was in strips. You heard me? It was like tiny strips.
Thin. Yeah.
And they were really soft and tender and buttery.
Ooh, that thing like butter, ain't it, Ocho?
Yeah, I'm just being honest with you.
So when I go to my place in Atlanta, Chops, Panos, appreciate you taking care of your boy. Hey, they normally once they know I'm coming in, they already know. Hey, Mr. Sharpe, we got you. Hey, whatever you want. So normally I get like 10. Sometimes I feel it, with pockets. I be looking at how I'm doing. I think I go 12 ounces.
Yeah.
But normally I go 8 to 10. I don't go much bigger than that.
And you know what's funny? I can't remember where I was at. And honest, I do anything once. I try anything once, and I I haven't been back to get the wagon again, but it was good. It was good, and it was different for me, who frequents the Waffle House, and I get the steak from Waffle House. Who frequents regular
No, you
restaurant.
mean $100 an ounce. Somebody says it's $100 a pound. No, it's $100 an ounce. Ain't no pound. You get a pound, you gonna pay damn near. You gonna pay $16, $1700.
Boy.
But it's good. But it's good. I treat myself sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't go every time, but normally I like the ribeye. I normally do the ribeye. I like flavorful cuts of meat. I do the ribeye. I prefer not to have it bone in, but sometimes the restaurant only have bone in, and then I'll go to something else. I'll probably get the filet or the sirloin. But hey.
Okay.
But I used to get chicken. I used to go to the steakhouse and get chicken. But they used to take care of me because when I would go, when I traveled, Ocho,
yes, sir.
if I went for 3 days or less, I took my food with me.
Right.
So I would take enough food for 3 days, bring it to the hotel. The hotel would warm it up for me. Have the guy come up there and get it. Have them put a refrigerator in my room. They would come get it, or they would store it downstairs. I would call down, bring it up. Obviously, I give them, give them $40, $50 to bring it up.
Right.
And I would eat. That's how I did it. But
I remember now. I know where I had the wagon beef at.
Where?
At goddamn Jeff Ruby's when I was in Cincinnati. Jeff
wagon?
Ruby.
What wagon you had?
The beef
Wagyu?
wagon.
The Wagyu, the A5?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. The how you spell it? How you spell it? YAGU?
W.
Okay, W. Okay, WAGU. Wagyu.
WAGYU.
Okay. Oh, so the Y silent.
Yeah, but you got to say it.
Okay. Wagyu. Yeah.
Wagyu.
But anyway, I had it. I don't know if you've been to the Precinct or Jeff Ruby Steakhouse in Cincinnati, but that's where I was when I had the Wagyu, and it was good. It was a great experience.
Yeah. I love a good steak.
It's something I won't do again though, because I'm not paying that kind of money. You pay top dollar, and based on the price point of the steak, you understand why. I understood why once I ate it, because I ain't never felt nothing so soft and buttery like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You ever touch a woman's skin? You know,
I would like to think so.
That's exactly how
I got 3 kids unless they lied to me.
Okay. Yeah, that's what that wagyu tastes like. Feel like it feel just real.
Yeah. But I like you. Look. I'm saying, like, when I go out, because somebody.
Ash.
Yeah. I'm like, Ash, you do not have to order what she like to get, George? What's the sashimi? What is it? Sushi. Ash, everywhere we go, you do not have to order sushi. We go to a gas station. Do that? Right. Y'all have sushi? That's just, I'm like, what the damn?
Hey,
let me get the sushi and let me fill up on pump 6.
Hey, that's funny, man.
But that's when she in the hotel, you let Ash come to your room. If anybody hungry, why you waiting? You get to my room and now you hungry. Yeah. Oh, she get crab. I look at her when she crab. You order no crab cakes? Okay. So I'm like, okay, I did. I was like, I look at you when you order, you get salmon and you get this. You come in my room, you get crab cakes. And she get 2 entrees. She ain't gonna just get 1.
Right.
I said, man.
Y'all be eating good over there, man.
Yeah, we look.
I'm gonna
we on the road a lot. And the team, they do a great job.
Right.
Jordan because everywhere I go, Jordan has to go.
Right. So,
because he's setting up the equipment in the hotel room, he's capturing content behind the scenes. So he goes. And so it works. It's great that hopefully he don't get a wife anytime soon, starts having a damn family. Right. He go mess the rotation up. But I think he like traveling. He like traveling.
Hey,
all them damn cameras.
Hey, what would be the terminology for what Jordan does? Like not videographer. What would it be?
Well, he's all that. He's social my social media, my content. He captured all the content.
Yeah, your content be real. Your content be so goddamn dope, man. I need, man. Man. Fuck. I need to get my shit together, man.
You
I
do?
need somebody to travel with me that that wouldn't mind flying spirit. Someone that wouldn't mind eating at the
Well,
places that
good
I
luck with that.
enjoy.
Good
Huh?
luck with that one. Yeah, yeah. He do
I
some of
just like
everything.
I want to create content too. Like I want people taking pictures like when I'm stepping out,
Yeah,
the car, and I'm talking to people and hugging people and I ain't got nothing.
yeah.
It's all
But
good.
he's in the chat. So Jordan knows stuff. Hey, we leaving such and such a time. I like when who said that? Well, so basically he's on the chain with him, Ash,
Right.
Shelly, CJ, all the people like that. I'm the last to know. I'm the last to know. Just hey, Shelly gives me the heads up. I need 2 days in advance,
Right.
and we gone. I got a suitcase always packed. Toiletries already packed. I just had to put, change of clothes, stuff in there, and we off to the races. Brian Daboll was asked if Daniel Jones is still the quarter starting quarterback. Wouldn't say yes, only that they're evaluating things. The Giants are 3-13 in Daniel Jones' last 16 starts. If he were to get injured and couldn't pass a physical by March, he'd be owed $23 million fully guaranteed next year. Drew Lock is currently the Giants' backup.
Hey, why would Brian Daboll say he want to evaluate something? How much more evaluation you need to do? What else do you need to see?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a large sample
Maybe he
size.
needs LASIK. Maybe Brian Daboll need eyeglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what I've seen, I mean, it's okay to try to make a switch to Drew Lock, but the only reason you can't because the call got to come from motherfucking upstairs, and they done pay Young Bull all that goddamn money. They ain't finna let you make the goddamn switch. Because right now you not in playoff contention. They're not gonna cut Daniel Jones next year. So
Well, I'm not so sure, Ocho, because
there would be no reason to pull him.
look, they saw Eli Manning. They broke his consecutive game streak, and
Oh,
Eli Manning had won 2 Super Bowls for them.
yeah, that was on the back end though, That was
Well,
on the back
hey,
end. They knew they
he's
were
just
on.
young. He on the back end. He just don't know it. He just don't know. Ain't nobody told him yet.
Yeah,
That's the problem. Is that you think Drew Lock is the answer?
no. Well, I mean, no. Well, neither is Daniel Jones. So what you want to do?
Well, hey, you should have thought about that before you gave him 160 million.
Hey, timing is everything in life, boy. That's what my granddad used to tell me.
Hey,
Timing is
somebody
everything.
said, Ash, please don't eat gas station crap. I would never. She would. She ain't gonna find a store in the airport that she ain't gonna go in there and get something. Anybody want something? That's different. And we can walk by the store without going in to get some chips or some cookies or some candy, soda, water. We can't just keep walking to the gate, right? She got to get something. She got to get something. She'll feel like if I don't buy something, man.
Something ain't right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, she got to get, she go get something, some chips, and she go in and get one chip at a time. What? Man, grab a handful of those chips. Bryce Young confidence is growing. Things aren't perfect, but the Panthers quarterback is finding a way to get the job done. Even Canales, his head coach, acknowledges he's continued to make positive statement, although didn't go as far as name him as a starter moving forward. Certainly, Bryce made a great statement for himself. I'm just so proud of Bryce. I'm so proud of taking the next step again. I thought he had a great day. I thought it could have been a fantastic day. I thought a few balls got away from us, but Bryce certainly is making a statement to all of us. So I just could tell how proud I am of just weekly progress.
Happy, man. I'm happy for young Bull, boy. Cause his confidence was shot, His confidence was shot. I'm glad to see him win. I'm glad to see him win.
Yeah.
Because hell, you don't understand how that feels, Because I'm thinking about when I was on the back end of my career. My confidence is as arrogant as cocky as I am when it comes to playing the game of football. But my shit was shot, boy. It was shot, and I didn't have an opportunity to get it back. I didn't, so I knew how he was feeling. Well, you in your second year, or first year, second
Yeah.
year. So if you already feel like that, and the first question when they ask you if you still have your confidence, and you say your confidence in the Lord, I'm like, oh hell no, no, not. I know it's okay to serve him, but not right now.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to. I need you to. Hell yeah, I'm confident. What you
Oh
talking
yeah, for
about?
you.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yes, I can lead this team. I mean, but it is what it is. I'm glad to see him where he at now, though.
Yeah.
It's a good
But I
thing.
will eat gas station fried chicken and tater logs.
Tater,
You know what tater logs are? I guess people call them tater wedges. We used to call them tater logs. Those wedges of potatoes that's like this long. Wedges. What y'all call them? Google tater logs or tater wedges.
right.
And then you go like, oh yeah, I know what those are. Ash knows she's from the country. I don't know why she thinks she's from upstate New York. No, I said, Jordan. I said they're like this long. Yeah, call them wedges. Okay, we used to call them tater logs. See, y'all try to change the name.
Tater
Y'all
wedge.
think y'all slick.
Tater tots.
No, tater tots are round. These are wedges. They're long.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Ocho, a video went viral of a plane full of Lions fans hushing the flight attendant during the game-winning field goal. Ocho, has your viewing experience during a big game ever been ruined?
Wait, hold on. Bring that to me one more time.
They were on the plane,
Right.
and they're watching the game, and
Right.
she's trying to make her announcements about fasten your seatbelt in case of an allegedly drop from the ceiling. Place yours on before you assist someone else.
Right.
And yes, stop talking. Y'all see us watching this?
Oh, the plane shushed the flight attendant?
Yes.
Trying to make an announcement? Hey, that's funny. That's funny. I mean, listen, for one, no disrespect. Everybody on the plane has been flying for years, I'm sure. They know the rules. They understand the regulations. I know she has to do that because it's protocol. It's part of, is it FAA?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but understanding, she got to read the room, honey. Honey, you got to read the room. If you know people are watching the game, and when you make an announcement, you know what it does to the TVs? They stop working.
Yes.
They stop working, and people are watching the goddamn game. Man, you're lucky ain't nobody cuss your ass out.
And you watching something, Ocho, and then they come on the flag. We're gonna start coming. Oh man, stop! Just come around. You ain't got to tell us you finna come around with the cart. Damn. When we see you in the aisle with the cart, we'll know you coming around. Damn. Man, I be watching something, man, please, come on, man.
Oh, hell no. Hey, that's funny. That's funny. Hey, can I tell you something? I don't mean to do this. I don't mean to do this. When you get on the plane, right, and they come around, they tell you, can you fasten your seatbelt on the plane?
Yeah.
For safety precaution. And I always think to myself, like, if I'm not sure what this seatbelt gonna do if anything was to happen. So, I don't be wanting to argue, but I always thought about that. They be so hell-bent on that goddamn seatbelt.
Yeah.
I mean,
and they talk about that seat cushion as a flotation. You think if
but
that plane go down, I ain't gonna be able to use my seat cushion. I done pooped in it. I ain't about to put it next to my face. I'm about to throw that shit out the window. Man, please. Man, what good of a seat cushion gonna do with Ocho that plane go down? Man, I done messed up everybody's cushions.
Hey, man, listen, man. Boy. I'm not even gonna talk about that.
But you know what, Ocho? I go ahead and fasten mine because they make it seem like it's life or death if you don't have that seat belt and that seat back to the full upright and locked position, like the plane won't start. I'm like, ma'am, will the plane start if I don't have this seat belt up? Damn. What the hell?
But they be on it, boy. They be on it. Listen, I don't argue with them. I just fasten it up. I always bring my seat up right. And obviously it's protocol. They have guidelines and rules that they have to follow.
Yeah.
saying it, but in the hindsight, when you like really think about it, this shit ain't gonna help if anything
Yeah,
happens.
they make it seem like the plane won't crack if my seatbelt ain't fastened or my seatback ain't up.
Or your phone. If your phone, like your phone is gonna mess up with the electronic stuff up front if you on your goddamn phone. Well,
Ocho, I need to fly.
hey, we don't need to be flying if that's the case.
Ocho, I don't argue with them people.
Yeah. Oh, I don't argue either.
Hey,
I don't want to be on the fly list.
man, hey, and the thing broke. They spent. I said, ma'am, it's broke. Look, boom, boom, boom. I said, ma'am, I told you it's broke. You think I'm lying?
Oh man.
I said, man, that flying. Ocho, here it is. A woman is going viral for having to cancel her honeymoon after 270 guests' wedding only gave $3,000 in cash, including one person who gave $10.
Hold on, whoa. She mad because she only got she mad because she only got 3,000?
3,000. Here's a story.
She's trying to recoup her money from what she paid for the wedding. That's basically
so.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Ocho, we just got this is what she said. Here's a story. We just got married yesterday, and we spent $60K on our wedding with our guest count of 270. We worked our butt off and pushed so many bills, rent, etc., only taking out a loan of $4,000 from my mom and demanding it back by the end of the month. We received $3,000 in cash, checks total, and cards only. We're like freaking out, really devastated because we thought we'd get at least $10,000. The lowest card amount was $10. Has this happened to anyone else? How do you move past this? It's really eating at both of us. Our lives, just really disappointed about it. We were supposed to leave Monday for our honeymoon, but we canceled it instantly after opening everything. We literally couldn't buy a plane ticket. You're supposed to have already got that. Okay, let me finish, Ocho. We couldn't buy our plane tickets, and we're going to buy them this morning because we booked the hotel for free with points.
Hey, do me a favor, man. Help me understand that. What is the average cost of us regular folk? Not you.
I think the average cost of a wedding is about 50 grand. It's about 30 to 50.
In this economy, what are you talking about? People can't afford that.
Clearly. The average cost of a wedding is $35,000.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So, I mean, when you think about it, if you really can't afford to have a wedding, why? I think people today are more caught up with the aesthetics.
I agree.
The aesthetics of it and the look and just saying, oh, I got married, not what marriage actually entails.
Yeah.
And 35, 40, 50,000.
But who gets married, Ocho, and plans a wedding, going to go through it with the hopes of recouping their money from gifts from family and friends? I ain't buying no damn house and hope I win the lottery to pay for it. I should already have that lined up, how I'm going to pay for the home.
I like that. That sounds good. I like that. Yeah, hey, they playing around. They couldn't afford that.
Yes.
Afford that. That's their fault. And
Ocho.
Hey, you got to stay within your budget too. People in the chat, yo, listen to me. Yo, we got to learn to act our wage. We need to learn to act our wage. Many of us are living way above our means, and any little money we get, we trying to look a certain way, trying to dress a certain way, and just trying to cater to people that don't even care about us to live.
Yes.
And look a certain way. It's
the wedding is for the guests.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to impress y'all. Baby, we good? Yeah, you good? Okay.
Right, we good. Yeah. Listen.
But I hope half the time a bunch of them gonna be it ain't gonna last talking. They're gonna be talking ish about you as you walking down the line. It ain't gonna last long. I bet you I give it a year. I give it 2 years. But they there to eat up your food and talk about everybody in there. No, you won't. Damn. My brother, sister, my kids, my mom, and her family. I'm gonna have about 6 people. I'll let you triple me up. You can have 18, but they're gonna be packed in the courthouse.
Hey, where they gonna be packed at?
In the courthouse.
Oh shit.
Man, I'm not paying no $100,000, no $200,000 for no damn wedding.
200 who? American dollars?
No, I'm not even playing that in rupees or whatever currency is. Pesos, Natura, whatever. No, nada.
Hey, shit. Hey, you still got your suit for the wedding?
I do.
Yeah. All right. But Shit looking grim.
I tell you what,
hey,
you want to ask my money?
Huh?
You done had me go out there and go get some linen?
Right. Oh, I know one thing. I'm getting married come February. You heard me?
All I know is.
Oh, no, hold on. Let me finish. Now
Yeah,
stay with
okay.
me. I'm getting married in February. I don't know who the fuck it's gonna be, but when that goddamn day come, I'm walking down that aisle with somebody.
Well, I know who it's gonna be then.
Boy, hold on, let me take my glasses off now. Boy, I'm 46 years old, man. I ain't got time to be playing. What you trying to do? I mean, whoever's gonna be. I'm walking down that motherfucking aisle in February.
I ain't going. If it ain't my niece, I ain't going.
Hey, well, shit, you know what? If you don't show up, that's fine. And I have you. Shit, what?
If it ain't my niece,
hey, I hate for us to fall out now.
Hey, I tell you what, when the minister say, does anybody object to this wedding? Let's speak now, forever hold your peace. I object. God damn it, I object. This ain't right. I'm gonna have my own mic. Joey gonna hand me a mic. I'm gonna have my mic.
Yeah.
I've been knowing her around 2 years.
Hey.
She a good woman, Ocho.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't know who this is. I don't agree with you being with Ocho. Me personally, I don't like you. We're not gonna accept you. The Nightcap family not accepting you.
Hey, Unc, I know how you feel, but sometime in life, sometimes you gotta shit looking kind of grim right now, boy. So, you might as well get it through your head, not get it through your skull. It might not
can do. I refuse to.
It might not be who you want it, but I'm walking down that aisle come goddamn February because I'm finna be old. I'm finna be old. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to play. You got me fucked up.
I'm gonna be drunk. I'm gonna be on that Laportier. I am not responsible for what I say.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm gonna have open bar. I got 3 people performing, and I already paid my deposits too for the performers. I done paid for the Junkanoo to come perform. Kiki Wyatt, Brian McKnight coming, Anthony Hamilton, John Legend. And it's too late now. It's too late. So I mean, either I don't know.
I'm gonna use your ceremony to get married my damn self then. Since you got on open performance, you gonna save me an ass load of money. Hey, we already got a venue. We already got the acts. You ain't got to bring the, hey.
Oh, shit.
Ocho, check this out. A 15-year-old sends herself $7,000 from her father's iPhone. So my 15-year-old daughter went through my phone, sent herself $7,000 while I was asleep. I'm filing a police report right now. She going to jail. Not before I tear her ass up.
Hey, Uncle, well, you can't put your hands on your kids during this era. Well, this ain't the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Libby, hey, Shelly.
Right.
Give Libby this money. Have her to come down there and get me. If my 15-year-old ever did, first of all, they can't do that because I ain't got no app on the phone where you can get no money.
Right.
And so I ain't got no PayPal, I ain't got no Zelle, no Venmo. So I don't know what the hell she gonna send herself. She can't send herself no Uber, but she better put Uber on my phone to get the F away from me. Because if she ever did something like, boy, please.
Oh man.
My kids wouldn't boy, look here. My kids would never disrespect me like that. Yeah. They wouldn't even take. I leave money out.
Right.
I wish $1 be gone. I wish it would blow on the floor because I'm gonna think you moved it. Man, please, $7,000.
Hold on, and you know what? I bet I could tell you what ethnicity that was. Definitely wasn't no black folk.
It was.
What?
Yes.
What?
Boy.
Oh, they must have been that must have been the gentrified version of us.
I don't know what it was, but I'm gonna tell her ass up like we owe us.
I told you what it was. It wasn't the old us. That's the gentrified us. Shit.
7,000?
Boy, in this economy? Boy, stop.
Somebody said that's ass whipping money. Absolutely. Throw out the frame. Man, please. Ocho, 50. First of all, you 15. What
Right.
the hell first of all, you don't do none of that. You don't send yourself $7, $70, $700, let alone 7,000.
Yeah, that's crazy work,
Boy,
bro.
please.
That's crazy work. Man, 7,000. I'm just trying to picture what my grandma and my mama would have did to me if I did something like that at 15.
Well, first of all,
I got whooped for way less.
Yes. First of all, Ocho, we ain't never had that kind of money. So that was never going to be a but this Lord have mercy.
Just the thought about it, huh? Just the thought of it make you upset.
It is. Because he probably gives for her to do that, he probably gives her money.
Yeah.
But she felt a sense of entitlement to get more. Man, please.
It always starts from somewhere.
Boy, look here. My grandparents ain't play that, boy. They did not play. They didn't play that kind of foolishness. And I wouldn't even think about that, Ocho. I wouldn't.
Nah, I would be too scared though, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
I'd be too scared because I'm getting whooped for not washing clothes. I'm getting whooped for not folding clothes, not putting my clothes up. Having to ask me more than once was an ass whooping.
Yes.
Whatever the first thing she could grab.
For sure.
Whatever.
First time was thunder, second time lightning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all this, can you please, hey, Shannon, can you please take out the trash? Shannon, can you go do this? Shannon, can you do Hey, please. Boy, go take that trash out.
Yeah, well, please.
What?
Right.
It was always in a tone.
Yeah. You better get right.
My grandfather was quick. He tell my aunts all the time, is there something on your mind you want on your ass? boy, hey, look here. Boy, look here.
Hold on now.
Hey.
I gotta use that. I gotta use that.
Man, please.
I gotta use that with French fry when she get a little older and start talking back. Yeah.
Man, please. Man, I wish I might.
I like that.
After all I've done, and you gonna that's stealing. I don't give a damn if you a friend, relative, you stole.
Yeah, you're right.
So guess what? I gotta treat you like what you are, a thief.
Mm-hmm.
What? Well, hey man, I be thinking about some of the stuff that kids be doing now and what they get away with. My mind wouldn't even allow me to think. My sister, my brother, it wouldn't even allow us to think about that.
Right.
Ain't no way there's no way some of the stuff that these kids do, I wouldn't have made it, Ocho.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Because them old folks, they bust hell out you.
And listen, the funny thing about it, if it wasn't your parents, it'd be the people in the neighborhood or the people wherever you at.
Yeah.
Remember back then, everybody had the green light to beat your ass if you did something.
You could get a community ass whipping. You absolutely could.
And then you get it again when you get home. So you get your ass beat, you get twice. You get your ass beat twice.
Yeah, for sure.
But today, kids talking back, kids swinging back, they doing everything.
Don't play that.
Man.
Hey, I don't care what it is. It's still, my kids still, yes, sir, no, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And my kids in their 30s.
Yeah.
Boy.
Hey, you know what's funny? It's funny now we talk about kids and respect and manners. Those I have kids from, and it's an opportunity also to give them their flowers and the job that they've done, you know? I didn't do things the traditional way, but when it comes to my kids and having respect and people saying, you know, I met your daughter or I met your son, they were very respectful, you know, the manners and whatnot, because I'm not the disciplinarian. I'm the one, I'm the fun guy. I'm the one, oh, your mom won't do it? Okay, just come to me. You know, I got you. But those I had kids from, mamas, oh boy. Hey, play no games at all. None of them. No games.
Yeah, everybody see now the thing is, Ocho, people want to be their kids' friends.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my mom is my best friend. My dad's my best friend.
Oh no. Okay.
That's you better get somebody your age or a few years younger. Right. I ain't no friend. I'm a parent.
Yeah. I'm a parent, but I'm the fun parent / friend at times until you fuck up. Now you fuck up. Now you fuck up. Now it's an issue. It's an
Man,
issue.
don't play
But
that.
I hate to double up on them because when they do mess up, they already know they got to catch hell from mama.
Mm-mm.
And I hate to be that one to also pounce on you too.
Hey, hey, you want me to tell your daddy? Tell your daddy what? Because the mere fact that you said you want to tell their daddy, that means they did something effed up. So what is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, hey.
Yeah. In order for me to get that call, it got to be very serious. And I've been very fortunate. Nothing
Oh,
of that
yeah.
has happened yet. That's why I always say the motherfuckers there, they did a hell of a goddamn job.
Man, please. But these kids today, y'all don't know how good y'all got it. I mean, a lot of these parents, I mean my grandmother gave us what she could, but I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine being stealing from my grandmother, being disrespectful, talking about stomping my feet or sucking my teeth, talking back.
Your teeth will be on the floor, boy. What you talking
Please.
about? Your teeth will be on the floor.
For sure.
I wish you would.
So I hope your kids don't have trauma because you're extreme. Nah, I'm extreme when they're extreme. When they got extreme, hey, I'm gonna meet them where they at.
Right. Yeah, I like that's good.
I'm gonna meet you where you at. If you in some bull job, that's where I'm gonna meet you at. I'm gonna meet you where, hey, what you want from me? There's an expectation. You got it too good.
Right.
Why you F up for what? Man, please. They already know. I say, I'll forgive you. Hey, don't y'all call me. Because, hey, if y'all get in some trouble, weigh your options. I already know they're not gonna call daddy unless it's absolutely positive. Because I'm gonna be in the jail cell right next to him for beating their ass. We got two in jail, so I don't know how we getting up out of here. Dwayne Rock Johnson is coming clean about some recent reports of his behavior on the set. The report alleges he pees in a bottle to save time. Yeah, that happens, he told GQ, referring to how he sometimes relieves himself at work. Ocho, have you ever had an emergency bathroom situation and had to pee in a bottle?
There's footage of me peeing on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
On all my highlights.
Yeah.
I never forget, Cedric Benson is sitting on one side of me. Reggie Kelly, who was the tight end at the time, sitting on the right side of me. Hey, y'all, close in. Let me use the bathroom real quick. On the middle of the field, in the middle of the game. So I didn't have to run to the locker room. I am not missing time.
We normally go on the sideline. We go in a plastic bag. We kneel down in front of, they got those trunks. They got tape and all that stuff in there.
Yeah.
We kneel down and go in the bag.
Yeah. Right between the two Gatorade things. The big Gatorade cooler that hold up, right behind them. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah. So I understand The Rock, especially as dedicated as he is to his craft. And listen, one of the best, if he's not still the highest paid, person in Hollywood.
Yeah, he one of them.
I get it. I understand it.
Now, at practice was a different thing. We had run up, we run up in the woods or something and then run back down the hill.
Right.
Unless you had to go,
number 2.
Had to go do,
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do number 3. You got to do 1 and 2. So you definitely got to go inside for that. But for sure. You'd be surprised how many times guys go to the bathroom on the sidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Formula One, Valtteri Bottas decided he could do an Ironman at home during his off week. 11 hours, 7,000 calories burned. He did swim portion in his pool and then used the Peloton, the indoor treadmill, for the bike run. Here's his stats. Distance, 3,800 meters. He averaged his pace, 329 minutes. How far? Would you say that is 8 hours? So he distance was 3,800 meters. Right. His average, he was 1 minute and 43 per 100 meters of swim. He burns 1,055 calories. Moving time was 1 hour and 5:52. Heart rate was 119. Average stroke rate 44. Peloton 329. Just the indoor ride. Wow.
Hey, them IndyCar drivers in impeccable shape.
Oh yeah.
Impeccable shape. Can you imagine?
Nah, I don't want no parts of that.
No? You ain't got no Peloton?
No.
I like it. Yeah, I mean,
I used to do. I do. I take that. You're right. I technically do. I don't use it.
Okay, I got
you. We got a special guest.
Give me something to put behind me. Stand it up.
All right, guys. Ladies, joining us tonight to talk a little hoop action is Dwight Howard. He won a championship with the Lakers in 2020. He's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. He's a rebounding champion, field goal percentage champion, and he's joining us for a few moments tonight to talk NBA hoops. Dwight, what's good, homeboy?
What's up with it? How you doing?
Bro, I'm doing good. That's the Georgia homie right there, Ocho. 8-time All-Star, 2-time block champ, 8-time All-NBA selection, 5-time All-Defensive, 2020 NBA champ, 2004-5 All-Rookie Team, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
The Dwight Howard.
What up? Nightcap in the building.
Dwight, what's up, yo? What's good?
Not much, Ocho, man. I'm a big fan, but big fan of both of y'all, man. I'm just happy to be on the show, man. And thank y'all.
Yeah,
thank you.
I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you. Hey, let me ask you a question in all seriousness. You know, I love a challenge. I love challenging everyone from whatever respective craft that they've done, even though they succeeded, your accolades, your resume, it speaks volumes for what you've done when you played in the NBA. But you really think you could beat me one-on-one?
In basketball?
Yeah, nigga, basketball.
I thought you were talking about something else.
I'm just saying I'm really like
You're
that.
not like,
so
first of all, you don't weigh enough. That's the first thing.
Hold on. Whoa. I'm 240, right? I'm 240. What you talking about? I weigh enough. What you talking about? Yes, I'm 240.
You don't weigh enough. Now, point. Thank you.
So what you telling me is you could beat me if we need to play one-on-one?
I would destroy you.
Put some money up.
I'm not putting no money up. I'm just telling you, I will destroy you on the court. You don't have a chance. Just like if I played you in football, I don't have a chance guarding you on no route.
You don't have no chance to guard me, but I'm just saying I can come off the bench for any team right now as a 6-man. That's what I'm trying to tell
you. I love you though, but you can't.
I like it.
Dwight, tell our fans where they can find your podcast. Dwight has his own podcast.
My own podcast is called Above the Rim, the greatest podcast ever. We hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. You know, only thing we want to do on this show is spread positivity and love and give people an outlet, a chance to speak their truth and speak on their life and whatever they've been going through and just have a good time. You know, we've been doing this show for a couple months now and it's been booming. So.
Well, thank you. Let's get into some hoop, Dwight. The Bucks. What's your panic meter for the Bucks, the Sixers, and the Knicks? Who should we be more panicked about?
Well, we should have been panicked about the Sixers when the season started, when Joel said he was not going to play back-to-backs. That's when we should have hit the panic button. Then we should have hit the panic button when they got Paul George. What they getting Paul George for?
Right.
It just don't make sense. So I think they already did. Minnesota, Dame should have stayed over there in Portland. Or he should have went somewhere else.
He wanted to come to Miami, Dwight. They purposely. I don't know if it's purposely. I would think after he gave you the years of service there and they didn't get it done, I would think you would want to send him somewhere we wanted to play.
That ain't how the business work. That ain't how the business work. They're not gonna send you where you want to play. They're gonna send where they're gonna get the best options for what they want. It ain't gonna be about you at that point. You trying to get up out of there. They ain't thinking about you. They trying to think about what they can get in return. So I get it, but I just don't know about Milwaukee and Giannis and Damian. I don't know. Maybe they need to switch up how they playing. Maybe they might need another center. I know one. He in LA dancing right now.
Are you surprised that the Bucks and the Knicks are struggling as much as they are?
I am. I thought the big bodega was gonna come out here and start serving food. He ain't doing nothing right now. And yeah, Knicks ain't up par right now. They might need to add Ocho.
I can't. I got like 357 jobs right now, man. I can't do nothing right now with them.
You might can help well.
Dwight, check this out for a stat. Per Tim Bontemp, Cat has allowed opponents to shoot 32 of 35, which is 91.4% in the restricted area this season.
He got to change his name. Cat ain't working. It's too soft.
What you want to be called him, Carl Anthony?
He got to come. Hey, come on, man. I thought it was Gobert, but come on, Cat. Come on, Cat. Come on, Cat. Cat he got to get right. I know it's early. I know it's a lot of expectations on him, but New York need a center too. And I know one. Yo, dancing with
you busy right now. So tell us about that experience, Dwight. Tell us about the Dancing with the Stars. How did that come about?
Well, I've been trying to do it for the last 3 years. And this year I had an opportunity to actually, I didn't have basketball going on. And I had an opportunity. I hit up Dina Katz, who's the talent coordinator for the show.
Dina,
you know Dina, yeah. She the GOAT.
Tell Dina I said
she the GOAT. But I hit her up, and she said she's going to try to do her best to get me on the season. And I'm glad she did, man. It's the best decision I made, to come on the show. It's really helped me with so many things, and not just my weight, not just being in shape, my mental, having a partner, in the dance floor is similar to how you got to have a partner in real life, how you got to move through life. So it's really helping me in a lot of areas that, maybe before I wasn't as best in like communication and stuff like that, but having this like one-on-one with your dance partner every single day. We going 8-9 hours a day, every day. Like this is every day. Yeah. So, I'm learning so much so fast, and it's the best thing that's happened, man.
Is it more difficult than you thought it would be?
It is, but it's fun. It's difficult because we're really dancing 8-9 hours a day. Like, how could you dance that much? It ain't that much music seem like sometimes to be dancing to. But we be dancing all day, and it's really got me in shape. Like, I'm in basketball shape, but I haven't run no sprints. I haven't done I've been doing a lot of jumping. She had me jump over her almost every day just to get my legs and everything moving. So it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
OKC's Chet Holmgren has a pelvic fracture.
Ouch.
My only concern with him, Dwight, is that his height, and he was so thin. And when you're a shot blocker, you're gonna hit the court a lot. Right. Is it possible? Do you think he can gain some weight?
He got to lay off the gas, man.
Oh
no, I'm just talking. Yeah, he can gain some weight. It's gonna take him a minute. This is what third year. Yeah, it's gonna take some time, but I think I don't think it's the weight that he gotta worry about. It's how he's falling. Like sometimes you gotta learn how to fall just as you going up to block a shot, or you gotta have your body strong enough to where you being the one to make the other people fall. So I think another team that need a big, that need a vet. I ain't got no hip fractures. My hips actually loose as hell from doing all this dancing. OKC.
So, Dwight, you mentioned you wanted the Lakers. You like Lakers. You need a big. AD is better at the 4. I can come in and give you, 15, 20 minutes a night if needed. You talk about the Sixers. You say the Knicks. How many more seasons would you like to play? I think you're at 17, 18?
I'm at 18. Two.
Okay. Would you like to get 1 or 2 more? You like to try to get that nice 20. Yeah, 20 got a nice 20 ring.
20 would be amazing. That's how long I wanted to play. That was my dream when I first started. My goal was to play 20 years. Longevity is something that people don't even really talk about with a lot of athletes like they should. It's a lot of players that done played for a long time, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot of discipline, sacrifice to play as long as, I've been playing, and guys like Bron, KD. 17, 18 years is a lot, man. So I still got a couple more years in the tank, and I think from doing the Dancing with the Stars, it really done boosted that for me because I'm in great shape and I feel real good. So if a team need a big, count me in. I'm here.
Dwight, what is the one thing? Because look, we've had a lot of conversations, and I've told you this personally, that I believe you should have been on the 75th anniversary team. What is it that the media gets wrong about Dwight Howard? What is it? Because they voted on this.
You know who voted on this for real? It ain't had nothing to do with the real media. You know the people that voted on this. I think the whole voting thing was not right from the beginning. How you gonna have?
Well, who voted on it?
Okay, Giannis was a person that voted. Players. Giannis was a part of the list. Shaq. Who else? It's a lot of people that I don't think should have been voting for these, top 75. That should be on there because, first of all, no offense to none of those players that are on there. I think everyone is a great player, but I really think it's disrespectful that I was not on that list, and I've, played about not being upset and not, but I feel like it's real disrespectful, so, I would, if I had that opportunity, want to come back and, put some respect on my name in that manner.
Because I'm looking at it, Dwight, you're an 8-time All-Star, a 2-time block champ, an 8-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Defensive, you're a 5-time rebounding champ, 2020 champion, All-Rookie team, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. And you were the de facto #1. You got a team to the championship. Some of these guys didn't take a team to the championship. You took a team to the championship, and you were the best player. I think one year you finished second in the MVP voting, but you were perennial, a top 5 in your prime, your first 7, 8 years in the league before you started having back issues. You were thought of as many at the top.
I think people just keep using that stuff as an excuse to try to say, I didn't play good and stuff like that. Oh, he got hurt, so this happened. I had back issues, came to the Lakers, and at the end of the season, averaged 22 and 14 with back issues, with a torn labrum, and still played the whole season with that. I think it was just how the story was conveyed to everyone else. Oh, Dwight ain't taking the game serious because look, he's smiling on the court. Oh, Dwight ain't serious because Kobe playing like this and this how he playing. So he ain't trying to be like Kobe or none of the greats. That's what they putting in people's mind. And so people looking at that stuff and they going off that how can you be an 8-time or 9-time All-Star, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, all those accolades and not take the game serious? It doesn't make sense. But if people hear a story over and over and over again, they're more apt to believe a lie than the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't a person that's going to get out there and be like, man, I did this, I did that, I deserve that. The truth always going to outlast a lie. So I know what I done did on the floor. I probably didn't get the respect and all that the past couple of years, but it's coming.
Is there anything, Dwight, you wish, if there one thing or a couple of things you wish you could change about your career thus far? What would you do? What are some of the things you would do over Dwight?
I probably, with the situation with Orlando, I probably would have, spoke out on it a little bit more instead of just being quiet about it, just trying to. Again, I allowed other people to speak for me, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And, the situation in Orlando, he wanted to leave to go to a bigger team. And that had nothing to do with why I wanted to leave Orlando. You know what I'm saying? And they made it seem like it was about the fans. I wanted to leave because the fans. I did my time there. We had some, I felt like I wanted to go somewhere else and play. And that's what I did, and it just turned into something that it shouldn't have been. And, I ain't like that. And I should have stood up for myself back then instead of just letting the media and, people just say whatever they had to say and go with that little narrative.
The Cavs are 12-0.
Dang. The Cavs?
How serious should we take the Cavs, Dwight?
That's a good question. Because a lot of teams start off hot, but 12-0 is tough. I don't know if they can sustain that. Who the coach this year?
I'm trying to think. Who's the coach for the Cavs? They got Mitchell, they got Garland, they got Jared Allen.
They got defenders.
Kenny Atkinson.
Okay. you got to watch out for them. They got a good team. I like the bigs. I like the nucleus that they have. Darius Garland is like a mini Kyrie. He ain't,
right.
He ain't Kyrie, but if Kyrie had a little brother that watched him play his whole life and tried to be like him, that's Garland. And Mitch ain't got to score 50 a night now. He got other guys that could, score and stuff like that. So they legit.
What do you think the Lakers' ceiling is? AD went out with an eye injury. He got hit in the eye again. I think Dwight. Honestly, I think he's gonna have to put the goggles on like Kareem and James Worthy.
Man, I think he just gotta switch his energy. He gotta change. He gotta bring that, like start showing like he got it. AD got it. It's like sometimes he bring that AD, that championship AD, and then sometimes it's just the regular Anthony Davis. When he playing, when he on point, he's unstoppable, and the rest of the team flow after that. You know what I'm saying? So
he's been unstoppable this year. Yeah. This is the best I've seen him play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When he at this pace all year, nobody can stop the Lakers. He got to be, I think, the number one. I think he got to be number one. No knock on LeBron.
Would you recommend he got hit in the eye? He went to block a shot. He blocked the shot by Jakob Poeltl, and he got hit in the eye. And I think this is the third time that he got hit in the eye. And he's made it known he doesn't like wearing the goggles. He said it bothers him.
I understand him not wanting to wear the goggles. He gotta at least don't let nobody come and duck. Put him on the ground one time. Ain't nobody coming in there and hitting him in the face no more. He just probably got to change up a little bit of that, But other than that, put the goggles on, be Kareem for a couple games, hit a couple hook shots, get to work. Come on, AD, we need you.
What do you think? What do you think the Lakers' ceiling is this year?
Well, they can get what's the boy from Japan to Konnichiwa? What's his name? Rui.
Rui Hachimura.
Hachimura got a Hachim. Come on, he got a
I like the move. Put D'Lo on the bench. Have him come off the bench to give him some points off the bench, because their bench was horrible. Dwight. They were averaging they were almost last to next to last in bench production. Coming off the bench? And now since he's
who was the 6, 7, 8 man?
Well, they had Cam Reddish. Cam is in the starting lineup now. They had Max Christie. They had Dalton Connect.
They need a dog. So they need another dog. What you think, Ocho?
Ocho in the bathroom right now.
But they need a dog, not Ocho. Ocho, they need a dog though.
Who that? Who need a dog?
They need a dog, man. They need somebody that's.
Dwight. They got Jackson Hayes coming out. They got Jackson Hayes. They got Sam. They got Gabe Vincent.
He's an awesome player. I love him. But I'm talking about somebody that's gonna bring some force, like some fear. So when people coming down the lane, they ain't coming down the lane. They stopping to shoot jump shots, or just some energy. I'm watching the games. I need more energy out of the bench. I need them up. I need them going. So yeah, Jackson he got to be a dog. He playing that 5 for AD. So if he gonna be that player, he got to go get me some more blocks. He got to get mean.
I like it.
I seen him do it. I ain't gonna even make no jokes. I seen him do it. I know he can get mean out there.
Victor Wembanyama produced his 12th career 30-point game. Is his first one of the season. What's his ceiling? His first 30-point game of the season. He has 12 of them now.
Dang.
What's his ceiling? How good can Wemby be?
Man, as good as his height. Hell. Hey, for real. Now, Wemby, the thing is, he's 7'5". He can do everything. What I need him to do, though, is get to the basket more. He need to put everybody in the basket. He's 7'5". It don't need to be no pump faking in the paint. Who gonna block his shot but God? For real. If he get in the paint, what is he doing? He should put everybody in the basket. That's going to send a message to the league. Don't play with Wemby. Put him in the basket. Send him home. Dunk on everybody. Break somebody's face dunking. Chris Paul, let me run somebody over real quick going to the basket to dunk. I bet nobody else will get up under there again. Wemby got to put some fear in some people. I know it's his third year, but it's time. He got a high ceiling, man. He got a chance to be one of the ones.
RJ Barrett recognizes Jamie Nestor at the Game of Thrones in the crowd. Dwight, have you ever been playing and recognized somebody like, damn, you in the game? You watching?
Yeah, a lot of people. Denzel, I start acting like him. We got a ref look like Gucci Man, so I always be messing with him.
James Williams, I think that's his name.
The ref that look like Gucci? Yeah.
Yep.
But now at the games, man, I done seen I remember Tashina Arnold. I was a big fan of watching Martin. And I remember watching
Pam.
Pam at the game. I said, yo, Pam is at the game. Yeah, so that was probably like
Dwight. This summer, you announced you became part owner of a Taiwanese basketball league as well as one of his teams. What's the experience like playing overseas?
It's really one of the most amazing experiences that I've had playing basketball. These fans don't get an opportunity to see us live and in action. Like in America, the fans are, blessed to be able to go to these games. So, when you go overseas, my first game overseas, we sold out this arena that had never been sold out until Michael Jackson came. So after my first season there, every game we had there sold out, 18,000 plus. Just coming to the games. They don't care if I score 1 point. They don't care about none of the points. What they care about is the fact that I'm out there having a good time, smiling, and putting smiles on their faces. Because they done seen me do the Superman dunk and all that stuff, but just to be there in person, just to see all of us there in person, it's better than anything they could imagine because they never see that. So they would spend their life. Right. We got 90-year-olds coming to the games. Like, I'm probably the most photographed person in Taiwan. I done took a picture with everybody. So, it's fun, man. It just gives you wings. It make you, it humble you. It lets you see a whole nother side of the world, the culture, the love that they exude, how they live their life, all those good things. And that's why I really love to travel. We started this league for that. So people in America, people in different countries get a chance to go play overseas. If they don't make it to the NBA, guess what? It ain't the end all be all. There's still leagues out there, still people out there who will be your fans, who will enjoy you. Just come hoop. DeMarcus came, Quinn Cook, we get more players. The tallest player in our league is taller than Wemby. He's 7'7". Wow. Guess where he from? Build a nigga. Have you ever heard of that place?
No.
Yeah, me neither. But they got a place called Build a Nigga. And where he from? And he's 7'7". He's the tallest player that's playing basketball right now. He's from Malta, actually. He's from Malta, Italy. We plan on doing an episode of our podcast there to kind of highlight his life. This dude was 7'5", 13 years old.
Damn.
Wow. The guy that from the Game of Thrones is Jamie Lannister. Jamie. It was misspelled. Oh,
that's one of my favorite shows. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
I have not, Dwight.
Man,
I have
you
not.
Gotta watch
it. I don't like dragons.
You don't like dragons?
Nah, it's not real.
Dragons are real.
Nah,
they are.
Not.
Dwight, we want you to hang around for our last segment. Our last segment of the night is Q and A.
Let's do it. By the way, I got.
Appreciate that support, Dwight.
Yeah.
All right, Laney Ray. Laney Ray was at the bar the other night, guys, so that's why she missed it. She hadn't been in a while, so she was at the bar one night, hungover, so she couldn't get back to tonight, so here she is. Hey, guys, this is a simple question, but may be tough to answer. Can you choose this one smell that's your absolute favorite?
One smell that's my absolute favorite. I'm gonna go with Mason Franklin. It's MPK. It's MF. It's a cologne. It's called Oud. It's in a blue bottle. That's my scent.
Nice.
What you got, Ocho?
My favorite scent is not even a cologne. It's like the smell of what do you call it? Like the petting zoo, and the gasoline you put in Yamaha Banshees.
Yeah.
The smell of that when you rev it up. I know it's weird, huh?
No, I'm just talking.
Now, you know what? I kind of like teak wood. I like Brazilian or mahogany teak wood candles.
Yeah. I'm about to say, what you over there talking about? I done seen you on your Instagram live. Oh,
there you go, Dwight. See, there you go. Dwight. It's too soon. You see?
Okay.
Mahogany teak wood.
Yeah.
Woo! Love that. Get you going. Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy. Now that we've caught 25 of the 43 monkeys in South Carolina, what that said, do you think will survive long in the wild? You, Dwight, or Ocho?
Hold on, say that again.
Which one?
You know there was 43 monkeys that escaped in South Carolina. They've captured 25 of them. She was asking if we were in the wild, who would survive longer? Me, you, or Ocho?
Well, I think me and Ocho gonna survive. You out of there. You ain't gonna have Michelle to help you. Me and Ocho gonna be good. We can adapt to anything.
Hey, I can adapt to anything, and I eat anything. Right. See, hey, Unc bougie. Yeah. If he ain't got no steak.
Dwight, you grew up in Atlanta. Ocho, you grew up in Liberty City. I grew up in the country eating animals that's going to be out there, and I know how to trap and know how to kill them. So I'm going to starve y'all ass off the island.
They ain't got no weight room for you. So you're going to be upset all the time. We going to be good.
I can do push-ups. Okay. I can do push-ups to hang from a break, do pull-ups.
All right.
Isadora said, hey, Unc and Ocho, I'm 22 years old, and me and my baby mama just split after being together for 5 years. And having one-year-old girl, and advice for getting over it. I'm going through it right now. Ocho, help him out.
What do you want me to help him out?
Yeah.
He needs to help get over in his situation.
Yeah, he was with he's 22. He was with his baby mama for 5. They were together 5 years. They had a 1-year-old. Well, he's 22. I don't know how old she is, Dwight. Don't start me lying. But they've been together since he was 17. Yeah. They now have a 1-year-old child together, and they've split up. And he says he's going through it.
What is he going through?
He needs to know how.
22 years old. Hell, you had a baby, you good, man.
That mean he, you know, when you're young like that, man, you're in love, man. You know.
Yeah, man, that thing hard.
I had my first baby at 22, and pause, dog. I had my first child at 22. So all that stuff he's saying, he tripping.
But you wasn't together with her, Dwight, for no 5 years.
You're right. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Hey, it's hard, it's hard out there, young boy, man. Just you got to stay busy. You got to stay busy. Do what you need to do, especially for your child. If things work out, sometimes they told me love is like a boomerang. It always comes back.
No, listen. If it don't work, don't bring it back, man. What did you do? Talk about love like a boomerang. Watch, love should be like a boomerang. Where the Bible say that at?
Sometimes it is.
Where the Bible say that? That must be the Nightcap Bible.
No. In the book of Job, the Old Testament.
Job ain't thrown nothing and asked him to come back.
Yeah, he did. I promise you.
D. Tally said, we was talking about a couple, Dwight, that they're not going to go on their honeymoon. They spent $60,000 on the wedding, and they were expecting to get gifts from family, friends, and loved ones as far as monetary, but they only got $3,000, so they had to cancel their honeymoon because they didn't have enough money to book the tickets to fly to wherever they were going.
Well, started GoFundMe.
So this couple said they could have spent that $60,000 on the honeymoon and flew around the world.
Yeah, they shouldn't even did all that. They could have went to the courthouse, had one of them judges do that, take the $60K and go on the trip. Now they tripping. They ain't got no money. Start a GoFundMe account or make a OnlyFans. Get y'all wet money up. No, I'm just talking.
First of all, who the hell you think gonna give y'all money in a GoFundMe account so y'all can go on a damn honeymoon?
They thought was gonna bring gifts to the wedding. That was their fault.
Yeah,
I agree. But you know, they were thinking that, you know, they're gonna come in here, they're gonna see this, and they're gonna give us $1,000 or $500. They say somebody gave them $10.
Good, because that's what they should have gave them. Why you gonna go to your wedding thinking people finna bring y'all gifts?
Finna break you off. Exactly.
Stupid. They deserve not to have no honeymoon. They don't even need a nightcap. They need to go to sleep, just like old boy who just had the baby when he was 22. Go to sleep.
Jonathan Watson says, hey, everyone, can I get a birthday shout out? Turned 32 today. Also, Crackling Brand Oats. I like those. Got to be on the best cereal list for Rough Draft. Jonathan, happy birthday, boy. Congratulations on turning 32. 32, many more great years to come. Appreciate your support watching Nightcap, man. Means a lot to us. Okay, here we go. Hi, Shannon Dwight Ocho. This is from Nicer. Since we talking crazy about food, Ocho, can you give us an impersonation of Shannon eating skunk stew?
Shannon eating skunk stew.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody eating no skunk.
I don't eat everything, bro.
No, I ain't eating no skunk.
Hey,
I gave you the animals that I ate. And a skunk wasn't on that list.
Let me hear.
Yeah, I can't give you the
raccoon,
squirrel,
turtle, squirrel, turtle,
rabbit, Michelle.
Oh, we gonna ban your ass, Dwight. You feeling good. You feeling good tonight. You came on with the intentions. Alan Fletcher said, love you guys. Ocho, I applied for the assistant position. Doug reached back out. I'm here to help whenever, wherever you need somebody. I'll fly Spirit. Ha, ha, ha.
We flying Spirit.
He said he has reached out to Doug, Ocho. Doug has responded. So, boop.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go with that. James Lee said, Dwight Ocho, which current players reminds you most of yourself on and off the field? In your case, Dwight, the court.
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what they be doing off the court. I be in my own little boat. That's an Ocho question. He got 365 jobs.
Yeah, well, shoot. For me, in the NFL, nobody is quite as flamboyant or boisterous or in your face, but my NBA comparison would probably be Anthony Edwards.
I can see that. Y'all kind of looking like too.
I can see that.
You kind of look like KG right now, mixed with Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I mean, the tight ends don't really talk no smack. They don't really talk like I did, Ocho. Don't nobody really talk like that.
None of the receivers talk the way I did. Like I purposely talking shit on Wednesday through the media to give the board material, sending other teams gifts before the games. Like it's different.
Shannon, you was talking shit. You was talking crap during the game.
Yeah.
Was I?
What?
It seemed like you were just saying skip. Hey, listen, hey, get to the field. Hey.
Nah. I didn't know anything about no skip back then. Oh, I was coming with that heat, Dwight.
I saw you play.
Brandon Martinez, hey, have Ocho paid you your 2K? No.
Huh?
My ass.
I ain't what you said.
You have not paid me my money.
Oh, because the bank was closed today. It was Veterans Day.
Okay.
Brandon,
you normally keep that on you. That ain't nothing for old player like yourself.
Yeah, ain't nothing. You right by that. You right by that. You know.
Hey, Dwight, man, thank you for stopping by, man. We really appreciate that, man. Thank you for your support.
Thank y'all for having me. I'm sorry, I know you were saying just one more thing. Vote for us, man. Tomorrow is the show. Me and Danny will be performing. Everybody, if you get a chance, watch it. We go on tomorrow, 5:00 p.m. 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5:00 p.m. Pacific time. Y'all should check us out. And I think, Ocho, you'll be real good at doing Dancing with the Stars. I think your arms too big.
I was on season 10 with Cheryl.
You know what you was? I got I saw the picture today at the where they do the fitting at. They got your picture in there. They might need to get Unc on there.
Ocho finished. Ocho got second, right?
Yeah.
Ocho
came in third.
Oh, you came in third.
You gonna do it next?
Who?
You get out there.
You get out there and kill it though.
No.
You just ain't gonna be able to lift no weights.
He say
can't lift no weights while you're on the show.
I'm busy. Hey, Dwight, man, thank you. Hey, good luck on everything you're doing. Good luck with Dancing with the Stars. And hopefully you get that call from an NBA team saying, hey, Dwight, we need you.
Let's go.
Give us 15, 20 minutes a night.
Let's go. I'll be ready. Thank y'all, man.
So,
all right,
appreciate it, bro.
Thanks, Ocho.
Yo.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. As you watch the Dolphins go to 3-6 and the Rams fall to 4-5 as the Dolphins take down the Rams on Monday Night Football 23-15. Thank you for joining us for Nightcap. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He is 85. Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the legendary Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Just call him Ocho. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. And guys, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Make sure you check out Shea by LaPortier. We have it in stock. The holidays are right around the corner. You got Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. And to make sure that thing is festive, hey, order your bottle of Shea by LaPortier. If you can't find it in a city or state near you, we'll ship it directly to your home. Please go follow my media company page on all its platforms, Shea Media, and my clothing company, 84 with 84 being spelled out. We had a drop last month. I was hell when I was well, and I'll lie for you before I lie to you. We dropped those in a t-shirt. Black Nightcap hoodies, and by popular demand, Stay With Me Now is also in a hoodie. And of course, our bestsellers, Unc and Ocho tees, are back, and we have it in black. So thank you guys for your support. Quantities are limited. Make sure you grab yours while supplies last. And because we want to honor the veterans that are currently serving or that have served, use code VETERANS and get 20% off. Again, use code VETERANS20 for 20% off your purchase. And that is in order. That is until tomorrow morning. Again, the Dolphins beat the Rams 23-15. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We'll see you on Wednesday.